Hello, Ragers, and welcome back to another episode of Rage It. Today, we're going to be taking another look at entitled parents. So, this is my second story. Little background. I'm an Iraqi war vet, and I believe in teaching the women and girls in my life to defend themselves with impunity. So, at the very young age of 4, I've been teaching my child to defend herself. Story time. I'm at work one day, and I get this call from my daughter's school. I go outside to answer the phone, and the convo goes like this. The cast is me, Terminator, and P is Principal. Hello, Terminator. I need you to come pick up baby Terminator. Can I ask what this is about? Yes, your child has been in a fight and needs to leave the school premise. What do you mean she's been in a fight? What happened? I mean, she wouldn't just pick a fight. Well, from what we can tell, Entitled Kid was running up behind her and grabbing her butt. She apparently warned him to stop, and when he wouldn't, she knocked him out cold. So, I'm confused. What is happening to the boy then? Well, your daughter seems to be the aggressor, and we need her to leave, and she is going to be suspended. Now, my child at the time lived with my ex-wife, and I had heard from my ex that my kid was having an issue with this boy for a while now, and I knew my daughter had gone through many times telling on him to no resolve. I also knew that he had been told many times by teachers to stop, and hadn't. Wait, so nothing is going to happen to the boy who has been sexually assaulting my daughter for X amount of time? Well, Mr. Terminator, she did strike him once and knocked him out. She needs to learn violence is not the answer. She needed to bring it to the attention of a teacher. Okay, so what I'm hearing is your school is saying it's okay to sexually assault a girl and that the girl in question needs to just be a victim of the assault over and over again or be punished. Is that about the gist of it? Now I hear silence as the principal mulls over what I have just said. I can tell they're trying to justify this weak tea bull. I compose myself. So, here's what's going to happen next. You can either punish both or punish none of them. Because I promise you, the last thing you want is me and my dress-A's and TV reporters showing up and blasting your whole school over this. Now, I can understand that her punching this brat is unacceptable, but what I will not take, and neither will she, is him not being punished as well. Do I make myself clear? Silence. Also, why are you calling me and not her mother? Well, Mr. Terminator, she told us to call you. You listen to me, and you listen good. I swear to you and God, I will not put up with this. I demand a meeting with you, her teacher, and this boy's family. If I can't make it, my ex-wife will. If this isn't resolved to my liking, I will bring a holy hell upon this whole stick house you've built. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Call my ex, let her know the time and date. We will coordinate from there. I hang up and call my ex. She agrees with me, and I go back to work. About a work week later, there is a meeting, but unfortunately, I have work and my ex has to go in for me. From what I am told, this boy's family tries to play it off as boys will be boys, and tries to get my daughter expelled. There are times when I remember why I married my ex, and this is one of them. She proceeds to tell them that the last thing any of them want is me to get more involved than I already have, and that if I have to, I will bring it all burning down. Every brick. Outcome was, both were suspended for 4 days, and the boy moved to a different class. And I never got a call like that again. Moral of the story, my kid's a badass, and got a cake for sticking up for herself, and a lot of love on both ends of me and my ex. Edit. Sorry for not being clear. She was 7.5 at the time of the incident. Hey y'all, coming at you with a little tale from my encounter with an entitled mom this morning. Characters are just EM, her son, and yours truly. Not safe for work, but some mention of Mother Nature's Red River and associated body parts, so if that bothers you, you were warned. So I'm in the middle of my monthly visit from Mama Nature, and I realized that I was all out of sanitary products. I stopped off at my local supermarket before I commuted to uni so I could stock up, and decided to treat myself to a meal deal so I wouldn't have to eat overpriced campus food later. Not to brag or anything, but I got the sickest sandwich. Paid and left. All normal, right? I decided not to get a carrier bag. Save the turtles! But definitely overestimated my ability to carry. Of course, I had no pockets, because women's clothes don't freaking have any, so I found myself juggling my phone, wallet, car keys, sandwich, cereal bar, bottled water, and tampons in just my two small hands. And of course, I parked far, far away from the doors so as to minimize interaction with people. Standard. So I'm doing this awkward half walk, half jog back to my car and focusing really, really hard on not dropping my sandwich, so I don't immediately see the entitled mom and her small child walking near me. When I do see them, it's because I'm almost walking into them. The conversation goes like this. "Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there." "It's fine. No, we're..." Her beady little eyes clock on my hands, and she stops mid-sentence. She just stares at my hands. Now, my sandwich did look good, so I can't say I blamed her for looking at first, but I was a little weirded out. I gave her a couple seconds to find her voice, realize she's not going to continue, and politely carry on my voyage to my vehicle. I don't really look at entitled mom or her son, but I guess at some point they started walking again, in the same direction as me. What do you know? They're the proud owners of the only other car in my carefully selected, deserted car park corner, parked a few spaces down from me. "Hey! Hey, you!" "Hi?" "You shouldn't wave those around, you know. There's boys here." "What?" "Those. Things you're holding. They're personal items. Get a carrier bag." I look down and finally realize she's referring to my tampons. Now, maybe it's just me, but I don't really see an issue with carrying my shopping to my car without a bag, even if my shopping is sanitary products. They aren't exactly dirty mags, are they? And I have needs. I kind of just brush it off and carry on. I hear her say something else with a huff, but couldn't make out the words, so I just carried on with my morning. Now, I get to my car and realize my dilemma. Hands full plus locked car equals struggle. Being the bulkiest thing I'm holding, I put the tampon box on the roof of my car so I have some room to maneuver my keys and get my car door open. I'm merrily doing so when I feel a presence beside me, and then a scrawny, clawed arm reaches over my shoulder and snatches my tampons from where they lay. I turn around and there she is, looking absolutely livid. "What the freak are you doing? How dare you? I told you once already, these shouldn't be flaunted around. I have my son right here with me, and he doesn't need to see that." "See what exactly? A cardboard box?" "You know what? These are intimate products, and there are children here." At this point, she shoves the box back into my hands. "Now put them away where they belong." Her son, who can't be more than 6, starts to tug at her. "Mommy, let's go. I have school." "Yeah, baby, we're going now. I just was chatting with this lady." "Chatting? You just screamed in my face and assaulted me over some tampons." Edit. To clarify, I use the word assault in a slightly dramatic sense, a verbal assault context, because I thought it would make her back off. She didn't actually touch me or anything. "What are tampons?" Entitled mom gave this little shriek and grabbed her darling son protectively before fixing me with a glare. "See what you did?" "Whatever, lady. I'm leaving." I get in my car, fully ready to drive away, but entitled mom just stayed, stood and looking at me, as if I just kicked a puppy or 7. Something about it really ticked me off. So I wound my window down, and just as I pulled away, gave her a cheery wave of the tampon box and smile. Off to shove these up my vagina. The screeching was unintelligible over the sound of my engine, but I didn't need to hear the words to know the vibe of what she said. If you guys liked the video, smash that like and subscribe button. If not, let me know why down in the comments so I can make the next video better. I'm always open to input, whether it's you want more stories, more pictures, whatever it is. Just let me know so that I can make videos that you guys like more. I'll see you guys tomorrow.